Let's talk monomeals, what they are, and 3 reasons why these quick and easy yet powerful food meals are an absolute must in your life. Before we jump in, I want to first take a moment to say thank you for subscribing to my channel and for helping me reach my first YouTube milestone of 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. It may not sound like a lot to you and it may not be a big deal, but to me, it's a whole lot and it means the world. It's my way of reaching people all over the globe. And it's with each subscriber and view my channel and videos get that triggers YouTube to expand my reach. So thank you. I truly appreciate you and your support. An extra thank you to L and I for being my 100th subscriber, and to Davian for throwing me over to 101. Thank you guys. Now let's dive into this video. A monomeal is where you simply just eat one food option at a time. This means that your entire meal would consist of just one ingredient, which would typically be a raw fruit option. This does not mean just eat one piece of fruit at a time, such as an apple or one orange. The key is to eat enough of one type of fruit until you feel sufficiently satisfied. Easy peasy, right? A good example of a monomeal would be melons. They are economical and so easy to eat. I eat these all the time when they're available, but be sure that they are fully ripe before you cut into one. Otherwise, they won't be as sweet or enjoyable to your palate. When I monomeal with melons, I can eat one whole melon at a time. They're the perfect size and they are filling. You may find that you become full with just half of a melon. So just let your belly be the judge. The key is eating until you are completely satisfied and comfortably full. Another one of my favorite monomeals are mangoes. You could peel about 4 to 5 mangoes and have that be a meal. Eat more or less. It's up to you. But remember, eat until you are completely full and satiated. Other monomeal examples of fruit could be bananas, pears, apples, grapes, peaches, cherries, berries, and the list goes on. Choose whatever fruit you feel like and eat until your belly says stop. The reason it's easier to monomeal with fruit is because fruit is much higher in calories than vegetables. Veggies are very low in calories, so it makes it much more difficult to consume enough to be full. It would take a very large quantity to reach a level of satisfaction and fulfillment. Plus, they're not as appealing to your taste buds as eating fruit would be. If you had a plate of 4 heads of kale and a bowl of sweet, luscious, bright red, juicy watermelon beside it, which one do you think you would opt for? I'm gonna guess it's the luscious, sweet, juicy watermelon. The sound of it alone sounds yummy, right? Drop a watermelon emoji in the comments below if you would choose a sweet, juicy watermelon over kale for a monomeal. What's even better is that fruit serves as fuel to power you up throughout the day. It gives you healthy carbs for energy. They're rich in vitamins, nutrients, and minerals, and they even provide you with protein, which you can get a good amount of just from eating a monomeal. An example of 10 fruits that are high in protein are guavas, avocados, apricots, kiwi, blackberries, oranges, cantaloupe, raspberry, peaches, and jackfruit. 10 fruit that are high in protein. So if protein is of concern to you and it's what you're looking for, this is a good starter list to guide yourself by for a high protein monomeal. And you'll get it just by eating one fruit in abundance. Remember, your body can only absorb a certain amount of protein at a time anyway, so there's no reason to overload your system with protein. A monomeal will give you a sufficient amount of protein that your body can actually absorb. If you're just starting out with raw food, transitioning into becoming raw vegan, or just looking to incorporate more raw foods into your life, I always recommend just starting out with one raw meal a day. Typically with a raw fruit smoothie in the morning, but if eating a monomeal sounds like something that would help you step up your raw food game, go for it. Eating monomeals isn't just about eating fruit, boosting energy, and loading up on nutrients. There is something extra special about monomealing. It's highly beneficial to your body, and here are 3 very good reasons why. Number 1, easy digestion. Instead of overworking your system with several types of foods or 20 plus ingredients at a time, most of the time in poor food combination, eating a meal with just 1 ingredient gives the digestive system a break, sort of like a digestive reset. In turn, maximizes nutrient absorption and allows the elimination or pooping process to flow with ease. I know pooping is not the most luxurious topic to talk about, but it is so good for your body. The elimination process is essential and one of the most important processes for eliminating toxins. A process that is critical and vital to your overall health. And if you're looking to lose weight, this is a great way to do it. Number 2, know when to stop eating. Eating monomeals allows the body to focus on just one type of food instead of several different combinations, making it easier to identify when you're full and knowing when to stop. It also trains your body to know when to stop during all other meals as well. So for example, if you are out hiking and you got really hungry, which normally happens after a long day of hiking and burning calories. Well, let's say you came across a tree full of bright colored blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Naturally, you'd get excited at the sight of something to eat, on top of which you would probably salivate at the thought of eating juicy fruit. Why? Because you're probably thirsty. In turn, activating your internal sensory receptors to notify your taste buds of potential water availability, which for most is generally more appealing when it comes from sweet, juicy fruit versus just plain water. Then you would probably start picking and eating them. The first bite will be the tastiest because you are that hungry and you can't wait to reach for food. But after eating quite a bit, you'd start to fill up and the taste would no longer be the same. At which point you no longer want any more because you are now full and you have satisfied your belly and taste buds. That's how it works with monomeals. There's a big difference between taking the first bite of fruit and the last, because once you've popped about a half a pound of berries, they are no longer as tasty anymore. This is because you are no longer hungry and fully satiated that you no longer want anymore. So you see, it makes it much easier for your body to tell you when to stop eating when you're consuming a 1 ingredient food meal versus a meal that consists of a bunch of different ingredients that get your taste buds all riled up. Number 3, controls cravings. Eating monomeals helps stop cravings and the desire to eat other foods just for the sake of eating, which is most often tied to emotional behavioral activity. They allow your mind to focus on just one food versus several at a time. Monomealing will help you reduce cravings and free your mind from thoughts that create the desire for food varieties, their flavors, their textures, their smells, and other excitatory and addicting indulgences that allow you to gain self-control when eating without even realizing it, because we all know that that happens often, especially when you're bored, or especially now during this time in quarantine when you're trying to find something to do. What do? You reach for something to eat. It's a natural behavior. But when you monomeal, it helps kill that. It helps nip that behavior in the bud. And this, my friend, is something your body will love you for. There is no need to worry about the fruit sugar. I am sure that there are other foods you eat that contain plenty of sugar, and it's usually not the healthy kind that comes from natural fruit. But if consuming fruit sugar concerns you, then choose a lower sugar fruit like strawberries, blackberries, kiwi, raspberries, oranges, cantaloupe, grapefruit, or peaches. These are all low in sugar. As warmer days lie ahead, monomeals will become much easier to incorporate, making the spring and summer seasons a great time to practice making them a part of your daily life. There is no denying that sweet, juicy fruit like watermelons or melons of any kind are easy to reach for and keep on hand on warm, hot, sunny days. They're a magnet for satisfying your sugar-craving taste buds and keeping your body fully hydrated. And if you're looking for ways to help you transition, having a monomeal for breakfast or lunch is an easy way to get started. Then there are smoothies, which of course is the next easiest way. You can even turn watermelon into a juice by simply just blending it. This makes it easy to consume a whole mini watermelon. Then for dinner, have a great big, fully loaded rainbow salad. This will fuel your body with an abundance of nutrients, which is what your body craves and thrives on. And by monomealing, you're also giving your body the rest it deserves and needs for it to continue to work for you. Because despite the abuse and daily overload you bombard it with, your body works day in and day out to keep you alive and well. But remember, without proper care of the mind and body, it will potentially reach a point where it will no longer be able to function for you and will begin to slow you down until it can't take anymore. So that's it. I hope the practice of monomealing makes more sense to you now, if you're just beginning your journey into this lifestyle or a healthier lifestyle in general. Plain and simple, your body loves fruit. I promise. It's what we were biologically designed to eat. It's up to you to make it work and reap its rewarding benefits. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. For more tips, tricks, recipes, inspiration, and more on how to live a healthier lifestyle and join my growing YouTube family, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for more videos to come. Be sure to also click the notification bell right beside the subscribe button to be notified each week when a new video has been uploaded. Until the next one, stay safe, be well, be kind, and keep aligning with your best self.